Hi. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Shanna Craft. Hi, John Chapman. Hi, V. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Tim. Hi, Megan. Let me drop a link because I need help here. Hey, Amy. I think all my mods are no, not all my mods are asleep, right? Please don't be. Hey, Kenny, come up here. Son. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, okay? Hey, Patrick. Welcome, welcome. Janice from Oz. Wow. Hey, Ron's in the basement. Hi, Ron.
Hello, girl.
How's it going? Now you have to behave yourself here at Reds.
No.
Oops, I'm going to drop you. No, you do that yourself.
Somebody told me a while back that I was a dirty old man. I told them, hell, I was a dirty young man. Ain't no use changing now.
Hey, Blaine. That's one of my mods. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, DJ. Hey, Kenny, come up here. Hi. How's it going?
Going good, by itself.
Good. Now Kenny
Hello,
can
Kim.
help me keep this going for 4 hours. No, I don't really want to. I don't know. Maybe 2. Maybe 2.
Oh, well, creative travel. How are you?
Well, we got you blushing tonight anyway, Red.
I've
Doesn't really take much for that.
I've been
Nate said it was purple. Nate said it was purple.
I've been hopping all over different live streams tonight.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I have been too. I was Paula's and DJ's, and now I didn't plan this, but anyways, it's fun.
Hey, Mo,
Strong's Adventures. Hello.
for your Bucks and Cheetah and Tracy Strong Adventures, Van Life Rocks, Morse Family, Amy Kephart, Angie Hay Family Adventures, Tracy, Golden Green Mom.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah,
hey, Angie.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be embarrassed, Angie. What are you embarrassed about? Amy's been working hard. We'll fill you in on what you missed, Amy. Hey, Dana. Trying to click on this.
Amy, they embarrass me as they usually do on the thing.
So, what else have you been up to today, Ron?
Me? I've been working on my airboat.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I found a picture. I'm gonna have to see if I can load up on here. You know what an alligator gar? You know what an alligator gar is? Looks like an
Hey,
alligator with
Dana.
no legs on it.
Really?
Yeah, I took one of those that was a world record here a few years ago.
So it's like a snake?
No, it's just a fish. But
Okay, a gar.
yeah, but he was 270 pounds and 8.5 foot long. I need to get a picture of that thing.
I think I've seen those in Florida.
Yeah, an airboat, Angie.
Yeah. You have a picture of your boat?
Not now. I'll get it. I'm gonna make some videos on that thing. But both of these boats I built, they were just flat sheets of aluminum when I started. I get a kick out of doing that kind of stuff. Hey, Billy, how you
Welcome,
doing?
Strong's Adventures. Regina Cole, welcome.
Yeah, that's right.
Ugliest fish in Texas.
It is. Damn
It
near
isn't.
ugly as
I
I
think I've
am.
seen them in Florida. I think I have. They have like a long snout. Like,
Had a lot of fun. Catch. We bow fish. Come on, Andrew.
yeah, yeah.
I got a trip planned here in a couple of weeks.
I'm planning my trip east, so I think I'm going to go back the way I came here, and I'll go to Flagstaff to see my niece, and then go to Moab, Utah, and then go to Denver to see my son. Hey, Victoria. Hello, welcome. I'll go to Denver to see my son, and then I'll go back to Illinois because I'm going to babysit my friend's dog again while she goes to Alaska. And I'm probably not going to be able to go to Alaska until 2022, I would think, maybe. Thanks for sharing Ron's link, Megan.
What is that? The advantage of hitting 100 on the subs?
Okay, you get, Kenneth told me this, you get your own URL. So you can put your name of your channel in there. Did you hit 100?
I think I was 6 or 7 off of it, something like that. But I haven't posted anything in a while.
Uh-huh. Yes, hits the thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Paula.
93? Yeah, that's what it was
90,
last time I looked at it.
95. Now you have 95. Yeah, and I didn't know how to do it. And that was another thing. I was on I think it was on the Adventures of Traveling Mike, and Georgie walked me through it.
Do what?
Through changing my URL. Because
Oh,
I didn't know how to do it. I was over 100, but I hadn't changed it yet because I didn't know how.
good.
So
Maybe
you'll
I'll
get there, Angie. You'll get there. They're keeping a tally. Everybody go sub to Ron and Angie. So Megan, can you drop Angie's link too? Please. Yeah, let's get Ron to above to 100. And Angie.
I was
Lost here.
I was told yesterday when I was watching Magnificent Germany with Darian that YouTube will send you a link in your email to do that with, to get your custom URL.
Hmm.
So
Thank you, Megan. You're at 100 now, Ron.
All right.
That's cool. Thank you, everybody. That's cool.
congratulations, Ron.
Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to Tim, more bang for your bucks. He's close to 1K. Get over there and do that. I'm getting a wolf tattoo, but I don't have my appointment until June because they're backed up because Ray got to 1,000. So, and the tattoo artist's name is Ray. I'm like, that's cool. That's perfect. And he's got a lot of good reviews. I was thinking of trying to find someone I could go to sooner, but I don't know. Don't know if it'll be. I want a good, reputable, artist. And this guy has good reviews. And I sort of laughed because after I was talking to him for like 15 minutes, and I was like, "What's your name? Tell me what's your name." And he said, "Ray." And I said, "Oh, okay, that's perfect." And I haven't picked out. I would like to go sooner, but I haven't picked out my design yet. And I got all these pictures. When I was on the Ventures of Traveling Mike, he was talking about wolf tattoos, and he had all these pictures, and I was like, "This is perfect." So I think there's a couple of those that I might pick.
My wife was an artist, and she was world class. And she just cracked me up. Yeah. Well, no, she didn't do the tattoo. She was just an artist, painted and stuff.
Okay.
But she would do wolves that when you walked in a room, their eyes would be looking at you, and you could walk to the other side of the room, and their eyes would follow you. Wherever you were at in the room, she could do that stuff. God Almighty. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't got any tattoos. I don't know. That's just something I never did get into.
Yeah. So the tenant that my brother has here was like, apparently she had a lot of tattoos, and she had them on her neck, and she had them like all removed. And I was just like, I can't imagine that. I don't know. Just going through all the expense of getting them, and then going through the pain. She said that it was more painful than getting them in the first place.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, but I don't think I'll be doing that.
My buddy just got some sleeves, and it took 14 hours to do what they were doing. I ain't no telling what they cost. But we've got one tattoo guy here that is just really an artist. I mean, he is really good. Looks like a painting when he gets to it.
Can you kind of space this out a little bit because it looks like we're kind of cut.
Okay. This one. Is that better?
There you go. Yeah, that's better.
Well, when are you gonna head back east, Red?
Probably the end of July or beginning of August. Yeah.
It'd be getting pretty warm where you're at now. By then, won't it?
It gets up to like 114 here in Santa Clarita. It's getting pretty warm during the days right now. I left my salad in the car, and I was like, oh no. It was just like I got a Chick-fil-A at my brother's house, and I got a salad and I didn't eat my salad. And then I was like, where's my salad? And I went out, I had left it in the car. And so it gets so hot during the day. It was like melted salad. It was pretty gross.
Well, it was in the 90s down here today.
Never go to a tattoo artist that is in a bar. Okay.
That sounds like Billy. Hello, Fire 777. I tell you what, that's the only thing I have about typing. Cause I can't use my left hand to type. Can you imagine trying to type with that thumb on that left hand? So I'm slow typing, and people start saying hi, and I can't keep up with them. You know, it's like,
say hi, everyone. You
yeah.
know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this many people going live after the Morris family is nice. Thank you for the raid, Morris family.
I tell you what, I like Amy is a sweetheart too. Yeah.
She is. We didn't get to see a lot of her. Hey, Nate. What? I missed. What do you want to see a picture of? Oh, they're talking about the bar and the ambulance again. You'll get a good tattoo. I don't think so, Tim. No.
Knowing him, he'd have a branding iron.
V is talking about her teardrop, I think.
I had one I built. I used for about a year. Made a couple trips. It's all right. I've got where. Whew. I've got where I got to be able to stand up. I can't. I'm not going to crawl around on my knees like I used to.
Oh, you used to crawl around on your knees?
Yeah. Well, kind of work I did. I did it a whole lot. And but you get in a camper, you can't stand up in it. It'll drive you crazy after a while. It's just a place to sleep, basically. What part of Illinois are you going to?
Okay, so I'm gonna go see Kenneth. I first planned that. I'm going to Mayberry, the meetup in Mayberry in North Carolina, and then my daughter got engaged on my oldest got engaged on New Year's, and she was gonna get married in September. Well, they changed it to 2022. But I'm still gonna go see her and see my kids in Georgia. I have 2 kids in Georgia in September, and then go to North Carolina in October. And then I'm going to be in Illinois in August when my friend goes to Alaska. So yeah, that's what I planned so far. And then I might see other people on the way. And I'm hoping I'm going to get my so my brother has a mechanic already that he knows he replaced my bumper because I messed up my bumper right away. And he replaced my bumper, and he works on my car. So I'll probably have him check everything out on my RV before I go. But yeah, that's the tentative plan. And there's a bunch of people I'd like to see. So I have a friend in Florida. Oh, I have a friend that I haven't visited. She's in Natagosius, Louisiana. I just made another friend in Louisiana. Ed's Crazy Homestead or whatever. He's in Louisiana. Where Kenny and I were at Kim's live last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a friend in Texas, Lorraine. I don't know. We'll see. On the way back, I will go probably the southern route back to California. So yeah, see those people in the south. I did it like in 3 days in a car, but I don't drive so far in my RV in a day. I only go like, I think the most I did in my RV was when I drove here from Flagstaff, which is, I think like 6 hours, 5, 6 hours.
So, that road between Flagstaff and Phoenix, I was pulling what is that name? A 38-foot fifth wheel, a big one that had like 4 slides on it. And have you ever been on that highway between Flagstaff and Phoenix?
I don't think I've been on that one. I don't know. Maybe.
And it's mountains. I mean, bad mountains. And I got up on top of one of those passes, and the electric brakes on that trailer went out. And I had to pull it through them mountains. And I guess 100 miles, something like that. And some of those passes, it was downhill run for 20 miles, A little bit of driving on that trip.
Wow. You were a truck driver? Or no? Were you a truck driver?
No.
Were you a truck driver?
After I retired, well, I hot shotted for a little bit, and then I delivered the RV. That was a pretty cool deal because I put a cab over camper on my 1-ton, and they wanted you to get on out there and deliver the trailer, but then you had 2 weeks to get back. So I've been in every damn national park.
Wow, cool.
Because I could take 2 weeks getting back. I camped all over. That was a good job. Yeah, get paid to run around. I did it.
So we have a link for TAP. Wait, no, wrong one. Okay, we'll check that out. Tap Life. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. We'll have to check that out. But yeah, we used to drive across. Hello.
Good night, Megan.
Other people know you, so I'm going to bring you up. Hello, welcome.
Hello,
I'm
Billy.
Red. Nice to meet you. Other people know you, so that's why I go ahead and bring you up.
He's a good dude, but don't tell him I said that.
Okay, I won't tell him. My lips are sealed. How's it going? I need to check out your channel.
Make you hungry.
Can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you drop Billy's link, Megan?
I think she's. What's the name of his channel?
Strong's Adventures.
Strong's Adventures. Okay.
Yeah, okay, can do it because he's a mod too.
This guy's a cook in using the cast iron. Makes me hungry every time I look at his channel.
Okay, tell us about yourself and your channel.
Oh, we just do a little bit of cooking and try and go places, but
That's what I do. That's the same thing I do. And say poems. I say poems too. I say poems, I cook a little, I go places.
I see my buddy Ron over here, and I just couldn't let him be over here by himself. And
appreciate it.
These women on that other deal, and then Red here, you got to watch. They just plumb embarrass me. You know how bashful I am.
Easy, Ron. Easy, buddy.
They said Ron was red now. Ron's red and Red's purple. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Did y'all realize that Ron has a Harley Davidson? I think it's a Harley Davidson with a sidecar, and he has a dog named Catfish that rides around and goes camping with him.
Oh. Didn't know that. That's what you need to be telling us.
You didn't know that I had that Harley with a sidecar on it? I thought you knew
I
that,
didn't know.
Red.
No, you didn't tell me that, Ron. You didn't say anything. Like I said, you came on my live and you hardly said anything. I guess because I talked too much. And then he dropped. And then he dropped out because he had company, and I was like, "What did I do? What did I do?" I thought I kicked him out.
I'm sort of quiet till I get to know people a little bit, and then you can't shut me up.
Yeah,
I realize that.
That would be my buddy Ron there.
We get along.
Good night, Megan.
I'm from Texas and he's from Louisiana, but we can still understand each other.
What?
Oh. What? I have another friend in Louisiana. Yay. Have you been to Natagosius? I just want to go there because I like the sound of the name. I like
Hang on.
Natagosius.
Say that one more time.
No.
Please say that one more time.
Stop. No.
Okay. It's Natchitoches.
Natchitoches.
Okay, and then in Florida,
my friend didn't tell me how to say
Florida, it's Natchitoches that is in Louisiana. It's Nacogdoches that's in Texas.
I thought you pronounced it Natagosius. Now I'm going to look it up.
Yep. And what it is actually two Indian brothers that split up from their tribe. One went and made Nacogdoches, Texas, and the other one made Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Really? I didn't know that.
And Natchitoches, Louisiana is on the Cane River, and it has beautiful Christmas lights.
Okay.
Christmas time.
I see it. Natchitoches. It says Nat. What? How did you say it?
Nacogdoches is in Texas, and Natchitoches. You're getting me confused trying to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord, yeah. You need to look up the name of the.
Good night, bye.
You need to look up the name of the forest that's around there.
And what's tell me that? I don't know.
It starts with a K. I just want you to tell me how that is spelled or pronounce what it is.
No. You just want to make fun of how I pronounce everything wrong. Oh, you know what I wanted to look up? So the other Natagosius didn't come up.
The other Natagosius.
Natchitoches. Whatever. Natchitoches.
You're going to have to teach her how to talk Cajun.
That ain't even Cajun. That's like,
Yeah.
I think I found it.
When I was stationed down at Fort Polk, I dated a little gal down there, the damn coonhead. She did pretty good. I could understand what she was saying till she got mad. And she started talking fast and get worse and worse. You couldn't even understand her after a little bit.
Right.
She got that mad, I need to leave anyway.
Yeah, Red, look up Fort Polk, Louisiana, and see where it's at, and tell me the K word, or what you think the K word.
Just
That's hard for us to even
no.
say.
Okay. The forest by what? Now tell
Fort
me
Polk,
again.
Louisiana.
Pokeran? Pokeran?
No. It should start with a K. The forest, the whole national forest there. I really think that's cool that you went ahead and went live after Paula and DJ just kind of crapped out on us.
I wonder when DJ's headed home. Wonder how much longer he's going to be here.
So it's a national forest?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Kisachi? Kisachi?
You nailed it. You seriously did? Yeah, that's Kisashi National Forest. You got the hyphenated thing up there, didn't you?
No, I
Because
don't.
if you look at it, there's no way that you. I didn't try and spell it to you because I can't spell for one thing, but I sure can't spell that. Yeah, the Kisashi National Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Fort Polk's where I took my basic training.
Oh, where is it in?
Fort Polk, Louisiana, was where I took my basic.
So my nephew was in the Army, and then my middle daughter was in the Army. She's 24. She got out, and now just now my youngest, who's 20, my youngest daughter, my very youngest, joined the Air Force. And she was in boot camp in Texas when they had that big blizzard, and then they sent her to Mississippi for more training.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, she's in Mississippi.
Was she out of El Paso, or she Fort Hood, or in Texas?
I think Fort Hood. I think she was in Fort Hood, but I don't really know.
That's about 30 miles from me.
Oh, okay.
That's the biggest military base in the free world. That thing is huge. It's like 50 or 60.
I don't think I've been there.
It's like 50 or 60 miles across it.
Yeah. So I lived in Air Force Town for 32 years in Warner Robins. So, and my friend that's in Illinois, she's Air Force, and I met her because she stayed at my Airbnb in Georgia. So yeah, everybody was surprised that my other daughter, my middle daughter, didn't join the Air Force because we're in that Air Force town. But And then everybody was saying that my youngest was the smart one to join the Air Force. I don't know what the difference is, but anyways.
It's usually a little cushier than a Army is.
Yeah, it seems like my friend Gladys is she has a good job though. I mean, she does well. And then she buys a house like wherever she's stationed. And so now she has like 4 houses. And she had her dad moved to Warner Robins by her, but then they sent her up to Illinois, but she probably will eventually go back to Georgia. I don't know, because her boyfriend's in Georgia.
Well, I'm
Good
gonna
night,
mess around.
V. Huh?
I'm gonna mess around this year. When he gets above 100 here, I think I'm headed north. I think I'm gonna go to Colorado, Wyoming, Montana. When it's damn hot down there in Texas.
You gonna put catfish in that little that sidecar there?
Oh yeah, my buddy on that.
Yeah, Red. I think me and Rhonda have video of him and catfish in our last Lollapalooza video that we have on our channel.
Go check that out.
But yeah, catfish. He puts them in a little bag in there, and he just rides along with them.
He's sitting up there looking around.
Nobody
wants to talk to me down there. They all want to play with catfish.
Yeah, I was gonna say catfish pokes his head out there and.
Oh.
He's laying over there on his back with all 4 feet sticking up in the air, just snoring away.
Is that your dog doing that, Ron?
Yeah.
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 I've heard it stays pretty hot in Texas year round.
Oh no.
It don't.
In places. And well, really, yeah, we got winter time here too, but
not 3 months ago.
Oh yeah. Well, it wasn't a little over a month, was it?
2 months ago, yeah.
Yeah. Hell, it was 2 degrees here.
Ooh.
No, two below, not 2 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. A lot of people in different live streams, they were talking about how those ice storms had hit through there.
Montana's beautiful, ain't it?
Yeah, the ice here, and well, it wasn't ice; it was just snow. But well, I don't know about Ron because I live in Louisiana, but North Louisiana, like not too far, and oh my God, that was more snow than we ever had.
What happened to us? It warmed up that next day and melted snow on top, and then it froze back.
Yep.
That's when we got in trouble. That black ice. Damn. You ain't going nowhere on that black ice.
Yeah, I hear that's dangerous.
Well, you can when you get the 4-wheel drive dually, and you got to take all the nurses back and forth from the hospital to work and back, back to their house. And
I had a Jeep Wagoneer, and I used to, when it got bad like that, I'd get out there and pull people out of ditches, just ride around, look. And one day at Black Ice was pretty bad, and I put right in the middle of a farm to market road and left the truck running and walked over there and asked them if they needed some help. I turned around and looked. My Jeep was in the bar ditch. He just sitting there idling, and he just slid off that road idling.
Oh no!
And
oh no!
You know, my favorite place, Angie, is Montana, Idaho border. That's the prettiest damn place I ever been in my life.
I want to go to Mount Rushmore. I want to go to Yellowstone. And people keep saying you got to go to Glacier.
Yeah, Glacier Mine. I tell you what, Mount Rushmore will freak you out because that's pretty well a tourist deal, you know. But then they've got that's the Black Hill right in there, and they've got several parks. That's the prettiest place, right? You know, out in the middle of that prairie, and all of a sudden you hit that damage for
Yeah,
it's
I
well
hear
worth
that.
going to.
So Bama Rush, Anthony of Bama Rush is over there.
Make sure you go to Mount Rushmore before you go to the Crazy Horse Monument.
Yeah.
Where's the Crazy Horse Monument?
It's not far from there, but it totally dwarfs Mount Rushmore.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, the head on that Indian, I think, is as big as the figures on Rushmore.
Yeah, at least. I haven't been there since like 85 when I was in Boy Scouts and we went to the World Jamboree in Canada and went up that way. And Crazy Horse has his hand sticking out like that. Right here between him and the horse, there's a Cat 9D, and it's looks like a Matchbox car. And that was that long ago.
You know, they haven't done a whole hell of a lot to that thing, though.
Yes, they have.
Have they started on it? Last time I was up there, it hadn't changed too much.
Well, I don't know about the times you've been up there, but it's changed a lot since 84.
I need to. I may have to take my pickup when I do it, but I get through the cab over camper rule. I may make a run back up there again. That's a neat place. There's a bunch of places we delivered those trailers to that we went through. I want to go back to again. You talking about Yellowstone?
Never been there.
All right, but go to the Teton.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. So my family would camp every year. We would go to Yosemite, and I want to go back there too. Love Yosemite. We used to camp there almost every year. We used to go to Tahoe. We've been to Death Valley, Carpinteria. Now I've been to Carpinteria in my RV. And I went down to San Diego recently.
I was going to say, I'm new to the channel, so I guess you're California-ish.
Yeah, I'm in I'm in California. Yeah, so I can do a short recap for you. So I was born in Los Angeles, so like all my family's out here still, who's left of them. But my mom and dad moved my youngest brother and I to Boca Raton, Florida in 1979. So that's how I ended up on the East Coast. And I met my husband there, and we moved to Georgia in 88. And I was in Georgia and raised my 5 kids there, 32 years. And then I got separated, divorced. Then I sold my house in Georgia and went up to my friend in Illinois and bought my RV and left and first I went to my son's in Denver. Then I went to Moab, and then I went to Flagstaff, and then I came here to my brother's at Christmas. So, and when the day turns over, it's cool that I'm live right now because I started counting the days because I kind of am a counter. So is it? Yeah. Well, no, it's not the 11th, but when it turns over to the 11th, it'll be 200 days since I left Georgia. So I say 200 days since I escaped from Georgia. So, but so I sold like I started this plan in 2019, and I sold all the contents of my house, and I had a lot of stuff. I had way too much stuff. I had like 2,000 books. So and I had a lot of my kids' toys from when they were little and all that. And
Right.
I sold it on Facebook. I made over $3,000, $3,700. When COVID hit, I got scared and I thought I wasn't going to be able to do my plan. And then I started getting depressed again. And I'm like, I'm just going to try to do it anyways. So I sold my house in August 2020. I left Georgia in September of 2020. I bought my RV in Illinois in October, and then I left Illinois in November, and I was to my son's in Denver for Thanksgiving. Had a great Thanksgiving with him. And then I got to California by Christmas. And a sad part of my journey is I was caring for my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law was in stage 4 breast cancer, and she had been in and out of remissions and all that for like 30 years. And she passed away I had a month with her, and so I'm really, really thankful. And she passed away on January 9th.
I'm sorry about that, but
you had a busy year, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. But and for most people, like 2020 was bad, but it was awesome for me because I, sold my house and paid off my debt. I paid cash for this RV, and my dad did pass away, which was sad, but he was 92, and
oh wow.
yeah, it was a lot. That was right when I was leaving Georgia too. I was thinking I was going to try to, get here and see him, but I wasn't sure that was going to happen. See him. But
Right.
Yeah, he was 92, and the cool thing about that, we lose. Do we lose? And Ford Man is still there. Okay. So yeah, my dad, and he has that's a help. There's more that I'm going to be getting from my dad than I originally thought. So, it's kind of helpful on my journey.
Right.
But, I'm supposed to, and I'm living in my RV at my brother's ranch, which is a smaller house. There you are, Kenneth. And he has a bigger house that he's going to sell now since his wife passed away. And, but he has more space over here. He has a trailer, and it's over here. But I like it. It's a nice place. It's a nice base. And, but I'm going to hang around here for now. I might go to the beach or something. I might go up north to see some of my family. I have an aunt in San Jose. But I'm going to try and like save up for the trip east. And we're thinking about trying to get Kenny to the beach because he hasn't seen the beach.
Well, heck yeah, you gotta get Kenny to the beach.
Yeah, we want to get Kenny to the beach.
It'd be my very first time It'd be my very first time ever going to the beach because I've never been to the beach in my 26 years of living.
Yeah, I really want to do that because I love the beach, and that's why I moved. That's why it was between. And I thought about moving to Tennessee, Kenneth. Did I tell you that? Do you remember me telling you that? I thought about moving to Tennessee because I was going to move to Nashville, but I was like, that was my thing. There's no beach there. I mean, there's lakes, I guess, but there's no beach there. So it was between Florida and California won out.
I would be perfectly fine without having a beach. because you get sand in places that sand should not
me.
in.
But it's
I'm more of the
beautiful.
See,
There's the water.
I shouldn't have no problem with getting sand in my shoes or anything because I don't wear sandals.
That ain't the places I'm talking about.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I got you now. I got you now.
I still love the beach.
I shall say no more.
I remember the first time I ever went to the beach. It was at what is that one over in Virginia Beach, I guess. Yeah
we were thinking about that one. That one's too far away. Carolina Beach. It's a straight shot from Mayberry. That's the one we're thinking about.
Yeah, I was 13 years old and the hurricane was coming in. That was for the National Boy Scout Jamboree. We're camped out on some mile long stretch of the the National Guard or something, and we're out there, and I'm thinking I'm bebopping out there like it's a wave pool at your local park, water park. That wave hit me, flipped me over. I'm holding my nose, and next thing I know, my hands are down, and I'm chucking up water about 30 yards up on the beach. I'm done. And then the next time we took our kids down here to Pensacola, that was a good time, but it was still the beach. We did get to watch the Blue Angels fly eye level with us from our condo, so that's pretty cool.
See, it's getting cold here now. Well, Ron, is that you? Are you there? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have let him up because he didn't show his face. Should I put him?
Ron says he's in the basement.
Okay. Well, I tried to bring you up there. Show yourself, Ron.
Damn.
Angie, hey, Family Venture says open the door, Red.
I think she means for Ron. Is that what she means? Oh, he's gone again. Whoops.
He must have bad internet connection.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, thankfully, because I didn't want to get. It's been pretty well when I go live from the ranch, so that's been good. I walked outside one time on one of my lives to show them a little bit. So, but yeah, so I love the water and I love the beach, and when I was in high school, and this was before, mind you, because people will think like, oh yeah, the Little Mermaid, Ariel has red hair. But this was before Disney gave the Little Mermaid red hair. They called me in high school in 9th grade Mermaid. And like I'd walk in the room and they'd say, Mermaid! And like they signed my yearbook like Mermaid. And my mom was like kind of nosy sometimes, and she was reading like, people wrote in my yearbook, I still think you look like a mermaid or whatever. And then Disney after that gave the Little Mermaid red hair. And then I love to swim too. And I had a boyfriend in high school too that we played this game where whoever can swim the fastest and stay underwater the longest. So it's kind of like pig, and it's whoever can go past where the other person went. And so since I can swim fast and hold my breath for a long time, I won that game. And so that boyfriend called me Mermaid too.
Oh, wow.
So it just kind of stuck.
Well, here's my thing. This has nothing to do with you because I just found you, through the chat this evening, sort of. I always liked redheads. Always did. Always wanted a redhead, girlfriend, whatever. And God is crazy. He really is. Because I have a redheaded daughter. It's like,
there you go.
I'm blonde. My wife is blonde.
Yeah, it skips. My parents were not redheads.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
And in one of our videos, you hear our daughter going, "I'm a ginger."
That's funny that you should say that. Because I did a post on Instagram about how to date a redhead, and that's one of the things I said you shouldn't say. Do not say I like redheads, or because like I'm almost like right away going like I'm a person here. I'm gonna it's kind of I don't know, objectify. I like to date. I don't know, blondes. I like to date. And it's just like people are individuals. We're not all the same. But anyways, I do have a redheaded poem though that I talk about some of the stereotypes. But
I forget what I said in there, but at she goes, "It's 'cause I'm a ginger."
Yeah, I was gonna maybe see if I can find this. I'll read it. Wow, I got a bunch of comments. I got a picture.
Ron said drop another link.
I can do that. Let me do that. I can do that.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you know who Lola is?
Lola, no.
Lost on Land Again. That's the name of her channel.
Oh, okay.
We do a meetup, and like I said, if you want to see Ron and his dog Catfish, it's in one of our videos, but it's under Lola Palooza. As in Lost on Land Again Palooza, not the music thing.
Okay. Let's see. I don't need to share audio. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I'm 14. I'm 14 there. This is how to date a redhead off my Instagram. Number 1, do not say I like redheads or I've never dated a redhead because I've already dated a jerk. 2, do not say you'd like to try a redhead. I'm not your snack. 3, if you feel the need to ask if I'm a real redhead, you don't deserve a real redhead. I've actually been asked that on dating apps. 4, don't mention her redheaded temper. It could get ugly. 5, if you ask if the carpet matches the drapes, you will get ghosted and or blocked and therefore never find out.
I like that.
6, do not call her red, scarlet, or ginger unless it's her name or she gives you permission to. I had a date call me Scarlet and I was like, it's red. I was like, no. 7, if you can call me Red as long as you follow number 1 through 6. By the way, I'm 14 years old in this photo. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, Ron's in the basement. I think it's Ron. Ron, show yourself. Good night, Tracy.
Good night, Tracy.
Do you want to come up, Angie? Is that why you're knocking? Come on. You're welcome to come up, Angie. Show yourself. I am in the wrong chat. Yeah, good night, Tracy. Oh, he's gone again. Sorry, Ron. We're trying. I'll say my redheaded poem too, while we're on the subject. Blondes have all the fun. They're the lucky ones. Gentlemen prefer them. It seems bad boys prefer me. Perhaps another shade of dye is worth a try. But my cousin says her red hair makes her fly. They look at her, they look at me. If he's male, we'll get it for free. She's got sass, she's got spunk. She knows that God don't make junk. They call me Red. A firecracker, they said. I no longer care what they say. What's in my heart can't be taken away. Someday my hair will fade, and I'll let it stay gray. Beauty is vain, but the fire in my heart will burn on. And to my king, I'll sing this song. His love is deeper than the ocean. He washes away my brokenness. He whispers to my heart, his love for me will never part.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you. That's in the book I sent Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Got your book, Kenneth? Kenneth, are you awake?
There.
Kenneth, are you awake? He's not on Tinder, you all. Stop teasing like that. That's in the book I sent Kenneth, the seven story tree. So, which I need to order more of, and I was on Amazon today, and I need to log in to my account so I can pay my author's price because it was trying to charge me like regular price, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that for my own book. How's it going, Angie?
Doing good. It's doing good. About bedtime, I think. But
it's only 11:20.
I just like hanging out with you all. So
we like you hanging out with us too.
It's 2:20 my time.
Wow. So what time is it in Louisiana?
1:20.
You're in Central. Yeah, you're in Central. Okay.
Yeah.
But I am swiveling.
So what do we do? Kick Ron completely out of the house?
Huh? I don't know what happened with Ron. And I think Kenneth's frozen. Are you frozen? No, you're not. You're not. Tired? Are you tired? You can go to sleep.
I'm having fun with y'all. So
okay. You can stay awake too.
I'll
That's
be back
fine.
in a second. So
okay.
So if I happen to fall asleep, you can still wake
we'll
me
understand. Where was I today? Oh, I was on Anthony Simone's. I was on Anthony Simone's live stream, and it was like totally different people I don't know, like Dewey and Betsy by the beach, or Betsy. I don't know.
From Beach Place.
Yeah, I don't think I subbed to her yet. I don't know if I've subbed to them yet, but
I have either.
Anyways, they were talking about Betsy doing a 24-hour, and she's like, I don't think I can stay up, and I'm like, you can take a nap. My friends sleep on live streams all the time. I'm like, you can take a nap. Just have somebody else up there. You can take a nap. Ah, DJ's back. Did you beat your sister at cards, DJ? They said they were gonna play rummy or something. Yeah, I used to love to play cards. I got a bunch of cards in my RV. I gotta find somebody to play cards with me.
Maybe when you come to Mayberry, maybe we can play cards in.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
I've been wanting to try to find somebody to help me do that Bean Boozle game.
Really?
Where you spin? Will you spin this this wheel? And it's got different flavors. And you got it's got one's called Dirty Socks. Another one's called Toothpaste and something, and it's got different flavors. And I've heard people where they played that game and they've gotten sick afterwards.
No, wow. So
It's called I'm sure DJ from the Morse family knows what I'm talking about. Somebody in here in the chat knows what I'm talking about.
Bamboozle, it's called.
Bean Boozle.
Okay,
It's what it is.
It's with the jelly beans.
Yeah, Bean Boozle.
You don't know what flavor you're getting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they were talking about that. They were talking about that, I think. Okay. So my son in Denver and his girlfriend introduced me to this game called Exploding Kittens. And it was really funny. And in fact, I think I have it. I think I have it in here. And you have to not have your kitten explode. And it was funny, and I get beginner's luck, so I won. And I got it before my sister. We were trying to learn how to play it because my sister-in-law loved to play games and cards and stuff like that. And so we were trying to teach her how to play it. Oh, look, I got myself flowers again. They pretty at Target.
Those
Those
are
are
pretty.
pretty.
Uh-huh.
See, I'm into the true crimes and mysteries and all that stuff. And they've got a new board game out, and for the life of me, I can't remember now what it's called. But they give you all these clues, and it's like supposed to get like the coroner's reports, and you solve all the crimes and stuff. But I cannot think of what the name of that is now. But it's like a monthly thing. Each month you get, a different case or whatever, and you can get with friends and try to solve it.
That's really cool.
And that's what I thought. I said, I wonder if we could, like, say if I had it, make copies of everything and send it to like 4 or 5 different people, and I'll get on a live and do a live game of it. What was that, Red?
It's the Exploding Kittens game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's funny. What's funny? You will never guess this. Well, maybe you'll guess this. Guess what? My son's girlfriend Alyssa, her cat's name is. Guess what guess what her cat's name is. It has something to do with how we met.
Who?
Me and you, Angie. Guess my son's girlfriend's cat's name. Do you know how we met? because you came from
Kevin's channel.
her cat's name is Kevin.
I thought
Her cat's name is Kevin. She wanted to give her cat a funny, like, people name. I got these games.
I was looking at, they had his name as Kevin.
Yeah, I just thought of that just now, and I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I got Parcheesi. I don't know that I've ever played this before, but they had these little cheap games at Walgreens, and I got Parcheesi. And I don't know how to play chess, but I want to learn, so I got chess. You know why I want to learn how to play chess? Because I watched this show called The Queen's Gambit. I really loved it. Has anybody seen that show?
No.
It's a good show. It was on Netflix. The Queen's Gambit.
But I was in the chess club in 8th grade.
Oh. I got this box from my sister-in-law, and it says, do what makes your soul happy. So I kept it. She had a bunch of things, and she had a bunch of different boxes, decorative boxes that I took to Goodwill for my brother. And I was like, I'm going to keep this one because it said that on it. And I filmed, so today I hear this motorcycle, and I go outside, and my brother pulled one of his old dirt bikes out of the shed, and he's riding around the yard. And I was so excited because it was like the first time I really had seen a smile on his face since his wife passed away. So I filmed him for a minute and put it on Instagram and the ducks.
That's good for him.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, do what makes your soul happy. And it was nice to see him happy.
It's been 4 years since Dad passed away, and this winter I finally got to go back out on his boat that's down here in Florida. And I get out there in the middle of the lake, and I just start bawling and crying. But I was happy because that's what me and Dad always did, you know. And it took me 4 years, but I was able to get back on it. So
that's awesome. Yeah. So my brother gave me my sister-in-law's car, and it's a red convertible Solara. I need someone because Karen of Prairie Life gave me this idea. So I need someone with a drone to film me riding with the top down for the trailer on my channel. That's what I need.
Yeah,
maybe I need to get it.
Red.
Huh?
Well, I said you need to dress in red. So we have red in red driving red.
Yeah.
Red's driving.
But the car's name, I named the car Joy though, actually, because my sister-in-law's name was Joyce, and she always said like call me Joy, because she just was she's just a really positive person. I think that's why she survived with the cancer so long. She just wouldn't let it. She just was a fighter too. She was fighting up until the end, you know. And she always said call me Joy. So I named the car Joy. But yeah, I think of her when I'm driving around, and there's like so many, like everything in the kitchen sink is in that car. She loved the beach too, so there's like stuff she's got a beach bag, she's all these hats, I mean like everything, you know. And I'm just like I don't need anything, and I'm always going like, thanks, Joyce. Like I was like, where's the little thing to put in the, you know, I was like, I need to charge my phone. Where's the little thing to go in the lighter? I'm like, I know it's got to be in here somewhere, because I was gonna stop and because I drove up to the beach and it's like an hour away, and I was like, I need to charge my phone, and I'm like, I know it's here somewhere, and I found it. And my friend Gladys from Illinois came here because she had never been to California, and we drove in Joy to the Palm Desert, so that was fun. Hi, Paula. Hi, Diane. Oh, Richard's here. Hi, Richard. I'm sorry. I'm neglecting the chat. My bad. My bad.
Come on, you got to keep up
Is
with
Ron
this. You got
still
to be
in
like
chat?
Paula.
I think. Where is Ron? I don't know.
Mm.
Ron, we miss you. Come back if you can. Well, I'm sorry you can't sleep, Diane, but I'm glad you're here.
I was going to tell Ron, he reminds me of my dad so much. And Dad's name was Ron, too. And, I mean, you know, the motorbikes, the boats, the airboats, and, you know, working on everything. And I mean, that was my dad, you know. And so he puts me in mind of my dad a lot. So
cold. I might turn my little heater on. So electricity went out again this morning, but we got it back on. So
okay, two
is it
things
just
here.
throwing the breaker, or
that is what happened? But my brother's tenant did it. You know, friend or tenant, I don't really know what to call her. Her name is Dee. She tried to fix it and it didn't go back on. But then I guess I don't know what happened. But it just does it all the time. And at first we thought it was my RV, something wrong with my RV. But it's his house. That's what I thought it was
the
all
breaker
along.
could be going bad. He may just
Red,
need to replace the breaker.
what kind of RV are you in?
It's a Class C. It's I can take you on a tour. Ooh, that makes.
Well, no. What we're gonna go electric here. Okay, just hang on a second.
See, it's 30 feet. It's a Class C. The 2007 Sunseeker by Forest River.
Forest River's good. Light Forest River.
It's a 2007 though.
It 30 or 50 amp.
Hey, Ed's here. Hi, Ed. Welcome. What did you say?
Is it
my
a 30
amps?
or 30
30
or
amp.
50 amp plug?
30 amp.
Okay. Where you have it plugged into his house, are you using a converter to turn
the
it?
little round thing.
Yeah, and then
And we got
it goes to 100 and it goes to like where you're gonna plug your hair dryer in, right? I'm an electrician. I'm just trying to make this as easy as we can. It's a
well, it's something
ass.
wrong with the wiring in the house.
No.
Unfortunately.
No. It's where you're taking and plugging it into, right? It's a converter where it plugs it into like a regular smiley face plug, you know. It's got the two slots in the mouth, right? That's a 20 amp plug. So yeah, it's gonna trip.
Yeah.
And the longer you have
and
your
go
ahead.
Oh, we got a surge protector, and it would read reverse polarity, which was weird. We couldn't figure that out. Dee's here. Hi, Dee. Welcome. Congrats on getting to 500 tonight. And yeah. So yeah, it does trip from time to time. I have just gotten used to it. She showed me that I
Is
know
there
where the
anything
box
else
is.
on that circuit?
Well, my brother, well, he doesn't need to have it plugged in because there's nobody living in it, but he has his, I think he does. He has his RV plugged in too. I mean, he might not have it plugged in right now. I don't know.
Well, see, mine's a
But
50, drop down to a 30, drop down to a 15. And the only problem I have is when I have to run the heater out there in the middle of the winter. And yeah, it heats up. It's not a wiring issue that I don't think. Just from listening to what you have to say, the circuit breaker is doing exactly what it's supposed to. The wire's heating up. It's heating up at the breaker, and it's tripping. Because
yeah,
them chicks be tripping every once in a while.
yeah.
You
So
know
we
what I
can go
So
wanted
the
around
to say,
first
saying,
time
hey,
it
Angie.
Red's
happened,
tripping
Angie
again.
knows what I wanted to say.
it's tripping again.
No, bitches
So
be
yeah, last
tripping.
time it happened, I just went to the beach. I'm like, forget it. I need to go empty my black tank. And then I went to empty my black tank. I was gonna just come back here. The car was in the shop, and I needed to go empty my black tank. And I go to Camping World, and the dump station's closed for some reason. And I'm like, I use this app on my phone, um, for what's it called? Park Advisor. I used Park Advisor, and I found a campground at the island of Coronado in San Diego, and I just went down to San Diego for 2 days. My brother was working, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the beach. So that was
So when
nice.
you went to the campground, you plugged in there?
And I emptied my black tank there, and it was neat. They had this sort of thing where you thanks Steve. Wait, thanks Steve. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Love you. So at this campground, they had when you put in your car, it was $10. It was, and I scanned my card, and then it opens up the thing, and then I emptied my black tank. I never seen one like that before.
But as
Does
far as the
somebody?
electrical goes, you plugged it in there and it worked fine?
Yeah, yeah. And I already knew that because I went to the beach in February before I went. So I've been mostly living in my RV since I left Illinois in November. But for 1 month, I was in the house helping care for my sister-in-law, and we thought that the electrical wasn't working. But then my RV was in the shop, and he said he was fixing my bumper, and he said he didn't think there was anything wrong with the electrical. And then I took it to the beach, and it worked fine when I plugged it into the 30 amp.
Yeah, it sounds like there's just something that's drawing the amperage from the box before it gets to your camper.
Mm-hmm.
And I look
And
at
it's
it
just
like,
the wrong.
I look at it as if like at my house, which I've got to correct it. I keep saying that and I never have. My kitchen, my wall outlets are all on the same breaker. So you really don't have no problem with it until you've got your coffee pot running, a crock pot running, you hit the toaster, it's like it'll all work until you hit that one thing. And that one
and
extra thing will kill it.
the microwave takes a lot of energy. And then when the power's out, I don't get internet. So that's what happened first, is like, first thing I noticed, because my lights will go, my lights will run off my battery. And I found out too that, so my first night in Alabama, my first time boondocking was with Kevin and Ray, which was pretty awesome. For my first time boondocking, it's just been like pretty cool. I've been like, pinch me. I think I'm dreaming, because my first time boondocking was with Kevin and Ray in the Alabama hills, and my battery ran, the lights and my heater for the first night, and I didn't have to turn my generator on until morning. So that was pretty cool. And then another thing that was really cool is that my first interview was with Box Fan D. And yeah, that just premiered yesterday.
I'm so jealous. Yeah.
I know, it's so neat to meet them, and it just so happened that I was doing that live about depression because of Life with Lee, and that situation was so sad, and that I've dealt with it, and Dee's dealt with it, and so she agreed to do a little thing, and then Tanya started filming and was like, well, this is good, you need to release this Friday for the Raid Parade. But then because I downloaded it from Filmora, it messed up and it was premiered already, so I couldn't do it as a premiere. But I was just glad to figure out how to get it downloaded. Tanya helped me edit it. It was just so awesome. She helped me. She edited it herself, really. I got Filmora Go on my phone, and she edited it on my phone, and then I was able to download it. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're going to go boondocking the first time, who better to learn from, And,
yeah,
stuff like that. And it's like,
and it wasn't that bad, but I didn't want to be out there alone. And then, did you hear about me leaving the gas on? I left a burner on my stove on, Angie, and then I had Brussels sprouts in here, and I thought it was the Brussels sprouts. And even on my own live, I'm spraying my spray. I'm like, it smells like Brussels sprouts in here. Yes, it was gas. It was the gas, and thankfully, I left. Thankfully, I didn't stay in the Alabama hills because it was cold at night, and I would have had all the windows closed. I could have, and that's why I was like, okay, because Kevin left, and then Ray said he was gonna leave that night, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go like at about, I'll leave at like 5 o'clock, before it gets too dark, because I don't want to be out here by myself. And they were both like, you can be out here by yourself, you'll be fine. They're like, turn it out so you're pointing out, so like you can leave if someone, some crazy comes knocking on. I've heard that before,
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. I'm gonna leave. You guys are leaving, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Yeah, always leave yourself
Red
a
is
way
leaving the
out.
building.
And you got, and there's extra precautions to take. I used to go camping with a friend of mine. Me and her, we just like, let's go camping. And they're like, you're all crazy. And we just take a couple of tents and we'd go set up at the lake. And, they're like, aren't you afraid of animals? Well, we got our tent we sleep in. And then we had on the other edge of our campsite is where we kept all the food and stuff. So if a bear was going to attack, it'd attack the food first,
I used to be afraid of bears at Yosemite when I was little, being in the tent, but I never even saw one. My family had seen them before. I don't know. I had never even seen them, but I was just like, my parents get to sleep in the camper and I'm not safe. A bear is going to get me. I loved to go camping though. It was so fun.
I always slept in the tent. We did get a Winnebago later on when we were growing up, but because we was going to Canada at least every summer. But as soon as we got there, our campgrounds, it's throw the tents out in the yard, and that's where the kids stayed, And, I was raised country. I mean, I can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Or when we went to Canada, all we had was our school bus for our Boy Scout troop, and each little patrol, which was 6 guys, had a blue tarp. And I can't remember where we were at, but we got all the bear warnings and all that. You know, you can't have your toothpaste in there and blah, blah, blah. And we were so tired. We just rolled up in that blue tarp. And then somebody go, I got to pee. And so you'd have to all unroll again, let the guy get out. And, you know, all the other guys pitched their stuff out, and we're like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
they all used to tease me. My son, when he was in high school, he did all 4 years of junior ROTC. So, of course, I become that mom, you know, that went with them everywhere. And so they would go, they'd take the tents and stuff like that. Well, I take my old Hillary tent, and it's an old canvas tent that we got when I was a kid. And they're like, they would start cracking up laughing because, you know, it stood about 7 foot tall. And we literally at one time had 3 queen size blow up mattresses in it and still had room to walk around, you know. And I'm like, yeah, y'all laugh now because they all got cold in them little old thin tents.
Right.
And they all started coming jumping in mine, you know. But we had a blast with them kids. Trying to teach them how to rough it was a riot.
Oh, my kids weren't like as good at camping as we all were. We were used to it. They weren't good at. We didn't camp for very long, ever. But we would go to lake, or we went rafting, tubing on the lake. So, but yeah, they're not good at. They're not good at roughing it. But mine played soccer, so gosh, toted them all over Georgia playing soccer everywhere. I was a soccer mom.
Oh, honey, our kids in the junior ROTC, they would get invited to all these competitions, and I went with them to over into Kentucky, up to DC, and we were the first school ever in the state of West Virginia that got invited to the national competitions down here in Daytona, Florida. So I went with them on that, you know, and yeah, it was a good experience, but man, that's a lot of running.
Yeah, it's a lot of running. I remember doing that. Yeah, because we had, so the 5 of them, we did have 4 of them playing at a time. What was really, so mine were all like 3 years apart. There's ants crawling across my computer, y'all. Goodness gracious. So when my oldest went into college, I had 1 in preschool, 1 in elementary school, 1 in middle school, 1 in high school, and 1 in college. They were all spread out like that. And she played college soccer, so yeah, so there were 4 of them playing soccer at a time usually. It was crazy. You know, he'd be running one way with them and I'd be running the other way with them, you know. They'd have games overlapping. It was crazy.
I was the baby by 11 years. So I have a niece that's 2 years younger than me.
Oh, wow. How many in your family?
There's 5 of us. It's 11 years older than me, 14, 16, and 18 years older than me, I think. I think. I don't know. They don't like when I bring up their older age.
Well,
But I did go camping. My mother took her Girl Scout troop out 2 days after she had me. So I was 2 days old and went camping.
Yeah, I went camping when I was little. My mom has a picture of me in the tent trailer sitting in my little potty chair when I was like, 2 years old. Sitting on a little, because there's 7 of us, and I'm the youngest, and there's only 3 of us left.
2 days old. I
was 2 days
old, and she had to take her Girl Scouts out.
Yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit much.
I was like, really?
A little too young to go camping.
And I tent camped from that time until, I don't know, I guess I turned 30. And then I could afford a travel trailer, and now I'm not staying in no tent no more, ever. I've tent camped from here to Canada, all the way up the eastern seaboard. No, I'm good. The fifth wheel has 2 air conditioners on it. If we get hot, we're gonna make sure it's cold.
I grew up.
Turn my little heater on.
Should be good. Taking me in a baby stroller, the old-fashioned ones that had the plastic over it and everything in case it rained or whatever.
Right.
We was going to demolition derbies and all kinds of different racetracks, and that's the way I was raised. I was riding motorcycles before I knew how to ride a bicycle. I stand between mom and dad on his Harley, just to drive around like that, and I'd stand there between them. And then so when it came time, I learned to ride a motorcycle before I could ride a bicycle.
Right.
Wow. So I still don't. All the time, they brought me home on a Harley from the hospital. They're like, well, not quite that bad.
My brother had a Harley. My oldest brother had a Harley. He was a motorcycle man.
Just the ones I can remember. He used to have and I'd love to have some of these back too. But he had an old Triumph, an old Indian.
Ooh, that's a cool.
Then he had the Harley, and then of course we had the Yamahas that were the enduro bikes that we could ride the hills or the roads, either one with, and we'd go hill climbing and mud bogging or whatever, and then as he got older, he went to a Goldwing, then a V-Star, and then his last one had the Spider, the Can-Am Spider.
Oh, and
so I told my brother he's getting the battery for it and all that stuff. I said, it's been 4 years. I'm time to jump on it and go. I said, Dad never would have wanted to sit still. So
I loved seeing my brother on his motorcycle today. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So after I got out of, so I was in the house a month at my brother's house. My sister-in-law had passed away, and then I was in the house a little bit longer. And that's when I was talking to my friend, and she wanted me to come. I was gonna go at the end of February, and I was just like, I need to get out of this house. I was like, I need to get out of this house, Gladys. And she's like, well, they want to send me on another TDY, which is temporary duty when they send you for work. She's like, well, you can come earlier then. And so that's how I ended up staying a month. And there was a middle of the blizzard. There was a blizzard in Illinois when I in St. Louis when I went there. It was crazy. I'd never seen so much snow in all my life. I'm a California, Florida, Georgia girl. And
yeah, let me tell you, Louisiana, Texas had some of that too. And it was like, there's a reason I live here, and it's not supposed to be for this. I don't need to be shuffling nurses back and forth to the hospital.
It was crazy. It was crazy, but I can mark that off my bucket list. I was snowed in. She took me to the store, and I bought all these groceries because it was going to be snowing for a couple days. I made a snowman. I had to Google how to make a snowman. I couldn't roll, like they roll up the ball, like that does not work. That does not work. You can't roll it, and it. Yeah, I had to Google it, and I did it.
I had to Google how to make a snowman. Come on now.
It doesn't work like in the movies where they roll the ball around and it's a lot of work. I used a.
So let me guess. You've never had snow cream either, have you?
No. What is it?
I used to love to wait. Well, we always catch the second good snowfall. You take snow and mix it in with cream and sugar and vanilla, and you make a homemade ice cream. And so every year I would save our ice cream buckets, and I'd just make it out and throw it in the freezer, And then we would start, mixing different flavors in, and
you just don't get the yellow snow because that's not lemonade.
That is not a lemon flavored snow.
Lemon flavored. No. Snow cream is the best.
See, I told you, honey, I grew up country.
That is good stuff.
Have you ever tasted a honeysuckle?
Honeysuckle. I have that growing right outside my RV right here.
We would go four-wheeling and stuff, and we would stop like at honeysuckle bushes, and there is actually that sweet nectar. We just pop the top of it off, and
those go. That grows here. That grows. It's right outside my door.
Me and my husband first got married. He lived in Pennsylvania, and even though he said he was a farm boy, they raised cattle, and they sold milk, and so when we would start hitting the hills like that, hitting the woods, he was like, "You're crazy." I'd pull up to a blackberry bush and just start, picking blackberries. And
those grew in Georgia a while.
Yeah.
By our house. Yeah. So, so I was in my house for a while in here when I thought my RV was broke. And then I went to the beach. I went to Carpinteria right before I went and found out my RV's not broken. And then went to Illinois, came back, went to Palm Desert, and then got back in my RV and went to the Alabama Hills, which was fun. And I was so happy to be back in my RV. I'm probably going to put that short
Diana
on there.
knows honeysuckle is a good little tree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We used to do that all the time. We just suck it out.
Yeah. Because everybody's like, don't y'all pack a lunch or anything? Well, if you look around, you really don't need to pack a lunch.
That's right. And if you know what mushrooms to eat.
My mom would tell us not to eat any mushrooms.
I kind of stayed away from mushrooms in general because I just didn't like the texture of mushrooms, period.
Yeah, I didn't like them when I was little.
Mushrooms are good as long as you know what mushroom to eat. And depending, if you're going to that Grateful Dead concert, you know, you might want this mushroom. But normally, yeah, no.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what, when me and my husband was dating, I said, I tried the city life and I came back to my mountains. I said, so, I'm going to live, die, and be buried in the head of my mountains. And honey, he sold everything he had and moved down here. And I thought, well, he's a keeper.
Me and Rhonda want to move to Tennessee really bad. So.
What's in Tennessee?
Not Louisiana.
Tennessee's pretty. Kenneth's asleep.
I thought he was asleep.
You're not. Tennessee is nice.
I love being up here in West Virginia. It's just,
who's it's
sometimes it's a little inconvenient. When you got to drive an hour to get to the doctor's or an hour to get to Walmart. But then again, you can go out in your backyard and do whatever you want to half the time, because you don't have neighbors door to door,
That gummit, Angie, nobody wants, you don't want to walk around naked out there.
Well, no. My husband says he can always go out back door and pee if he wants to. I said, you better not, because my pool's out there.
I like that answer.
We.
Anybody ever been to?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There's a place in well, it's in Georgia. Well, no, I think it's in Tennessee. Actually, you can see 3 states. Lookout Mountain. Is it Lookout Mountain, Kenneth? Have you been to Lookout Mountain?
Lookout Mountain, yeah.
Where you can see
Lookout Mountain, and so I don't remember what the other 2 are.
Uh-oh.
Am I still here?
We're losing Angie. Yeah, you're still here.
You what?
We lost you for a second.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking about Lookout Mountain. You can see Tennessee, Georgia, and South Carolina, I think, from one mountain, from one point. 3 states. So it's it's really pretty. It's in the Smoky Mountains. Smoky Mountains.
You can almost see the West Virginia, Ohio, and Kentucky areas.
Cool.
Matter of fact, the last video, I think it's the last one I put on there. You see the guys riding to the top of the hill and parked up there, and you could just see out. That's one of those places where you could see in other states and stuff. So, but yeah, that video shows what kind of fun we have in our mountains. But
I don't know. We try and put videos out like that, and nobody likes to watch those. They just want to watch us cooking over the fire. So
I have cooking ones on my channel too, and that's what's gotten the most views is my turkey sizzling in the oven, because I made Gladys a Thanksgiving sort of little. I was able to take my son some turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff for Thanksgiving, because we got Thai food. We got takeout Thai food for Thanksgiving. But then I cooked for them the day after Thanksgiving. But I cooked this turkey sizzling, and it got like 1,000. That's the most viewed. It's a short on my channel. Is my turkey cooking.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, and I think the second one is my pot pie. Is me cutting into my pot my chicken pot pie.
Well, see, I just take y'all along on my ventures. Whatever they're going to be, they're going to be,
Yeah.
And, so far, though, I mean, seems like I didn't think people would like the alligator ones, but
I need to look at the alligator ones. I was looking at the winery, the wine place.
Yeah, that wasn't one of my favorite ones, but it is what it is. It's just a little old place, and I had a cousin that was with me that liked to talk way too much, and I'd have to keep editing and edit it and edit it.
I need to edit. I have so much footage on my phone. On my phone, I just need to get it downloaded to my computer. I guess I might need to get iTunes. I don't know. I emailed Tim. Tim from More Bangs for Your Bucks is going to help me figure it out.
Honey, I'm still using my cell phone and a free editing app.
Yeah, that's what Tanya did. Did it all on the Box Fan D video. She edited it all on my phone with Filmora Go. She did it all on my phone.
But next week when I get back to West Virginia, then I'll have my laptop and I'll start downloading different programs and stuff like that to use. So that's why I said like StreamYard, download it and everything once I get home. And so
you got some feedback
from me.
I don't know. I don't know who it's
I don't
from.
have anything else up.
I don't know. It seems to be okay now. Yeah, Kenneth is so we go to 2 hours. We got 9 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it wasn't me because all my stuff was muted there for a minute. So
yeah, my stuff is muted. Well, it looks like okay. I have to look at my microwave. It's okay. It's still on. My electricity's still on. I can't tell from my lights because my lights will stay on because of my batteries.
But yeah, when I go home next week, we're talking about going up to there's a Hawks Nest State Park where it overlooks the New River Gorge, and then going up into Greenbrier County, and because I like to go up there and do some fishing in the river, and I just wade out down through the river and do some fishing, and just
that sounds
different
good.
things. And
that sounds like a good video.
So we just have a blast. And my son likes to go to this place called Guntown. It's set up like an old Western street,
Yep.
And they do the gunfights and stuff like that. So, we got a lot of stuff planned when I get back to West Virginia. So that's why I said I need to dress up my Explorer, because I plan on doing all that stuff. Hotel rooms get expensive.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that and it's a hotel room. My mother-in-law gets on us about, why do you drag that trailer all the way up there? Well, because we're not going out to eat every day. We know who is doing what in this bed, which anymore, nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, just move over. I gotta go sleep. And of course, that was we haven't gone over to Tennessee since the kids were about 3 years ago, when one of them was still in college and the other one was still in high school. So, oh my God, I'm getting old. My kid is graduating with his master's.
Wow. Yeah, I have two college graduates. My oldest is 34. And then my oldest son is 30. And then my other son is 27. And then my middle daughter's 24. And my youngest is 20.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
It's crazy homestead. I see I can't see chats on here, but somebody wants to drop his link, or he can go over and
let me
comment on one of my things. I can go back and check the link, or go back and check one of my comments, because I like to follow the homesteaders and stuff. I would love to live totally off the grid if I could.
Want me to drop Ed's crazy homestead?
Yeah,
that way I can go back and watch the
replay. You're the only mod I have here right now, Kenneth. Do you mod Ed? I could make him a mod. But yeah, if you could drop his link, that'll be cool. Yeah, I just I was over at Kim, what's North and South Homestead? With Kenneth yesterday, and yeah, I just met Ed yesterday over there at Kim's. Kim shouted out my live for me, and I subbed to her. And then I saw she was live the other day, so I went over there. I always feel comfortable if Kenneth's there. I'm like, okay, this must be an okay place if Kenneth's there. So
my husband laughs at me because it's like one of my favorite pastimes is to grow stuff that won't grow in West Virginia. I'll start it, and then I'll bring it down here and plant it. I got a pineapple tree out there. I started from a fresh pineapple. We had pineapple.
Cool.
So I just cut the top off of it and let it start sprouting, and put it under a grow light till I got it down here. I've done orange trees like that, started up north, and
See, my mom liked to do that, and so that's a thing. That's a thing why, like, I don't want to live in an RV forever.
Why?
Because I want to have a garden.
Oh,
but I don't know. I probably will be living it for a few years. Okay, Kenneth dropped the link.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So,
things.
That way I can go back and check them out and stuff, because, I used to do the whole big garden thing. And then it was me and my dad, and I would do enough so that I could do some canning. Mom could do some canning, my grandmother, and stuff like that. And then my dad passed away, and I ended up having a massive heart attack. So I had to learn to slow down. So the majority of my canning, my planting and stuff now is in buckets or something around my deck,
So my mom had a beautiful garden and roses and the bougainvillea, and see the bougainvillea that grows out here. That's what I should do, is plant some bougainvillea here at the ranch. It grows so great out here. Like, I think I killed like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 bougainvilleas I bought at Lowe's in Georgia and tried to get it to grow. And I even put it in a pot. It doesn't like it gets so cold out there. And what I decided is I don't think it likes all the rain. It likes it to be dry. And it just rains and rains and rains in the east. That it rains a lot in Virginia in the summer too, probably. So I couldn't get those bougainvilleas to grow there. And so now that I'm back home in California, I can plant a bougainvillea and it will grow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
No problem.
I'm gonna follow this link because I didn't know. Okay, now I did it. Okay, now I got your bell rung, Ed, because I didn't know you were live. I didn't know you were live. So I was subbed to you, but I didn't know you were live today because I didn't have the bell rung. So I have the bell rung now. So next time I'll know.
Well, guys, I hate to be rude, but it's after 3 o'clock here, so this
Well,
old
thanks
girl's
for
getting
coming
tired.
on. Oh, you're not old.
It is nice to meeting all the new people. I love meeting people,
Yes.
so
I
you
love
only
meeting
meet a
people too.
stranger
So.
once in your life. So,
That's right.
So I will catch you all the next time.
All right.
Sweetie.
Bye. Bye, Angie. Love you.
And then there were 3.
Yes. And we're at 2 hours. What do you think, Kenneth? Should we keep going?
Hey, yo, you want to go?
Oh, I could do another poem.
I was waiting to hear back from the Adventures of Traveling Mike to see when he might want me to start co-hosting his live stream, because I told him I definitely would like to help co-host his live stream like I did the last time. But I don't want to be overcrowding other people, because I know what happens when you get more than 2 or 3 co-hosts up at the same time. It pulls the bandwidth on StreamYard.
Oh.
Yep.
I didn't really think I had time for that. And you need to make sure you get enough sleep. So because you get sick when your immunities get low and you're not getting enough sleep.
Yeah. Well, I've only got just a couple more weeks, and I'll be able to.
You'll be done with school?
Yeah, I'll be done with school. Yeah. I've only got. Because.
Yeah, you can come up, Ed. I'll drop the link again. You're breaking up, Kenneth.
I am. I don't know why.
A little bit. Okay, you're good. You're good now.
I haven't done anything different than what I normally do.
Keep going, Red. Thanks, DJ. I'll go. I'll keep going. Say what I'm thinking. I don't have a filter. I don't really have much of a filter either, to be honest, Ed. Diane. Neither do I. My family hates it. But we love you, Diane and Ed. You want to come up on a panel, Diane? You can just show your icon if you want. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Ed.
I'm not showing up there.
You're not showing up where?
All I see is a black screen and me down in the basement.
Oh, you're
really?
there.
You're there.
All right, hold on.
We see you.
Hold on.
We see you.
Hold on.
Okay, he's gone.
Hold on.
He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, y'all won't be telling Rhonda I'm doing this stuff in the middle of the night because.
Well, how would we tell Rhonda? We won't do that. We won't do that to you, Billy. We'll call you Strongs. It's Billy, right?
Yeah.
I'm Billy. Yes.
Okay.
I'm Billy from
I didn't want to
Strong's
get that
Adventures.
wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get that wrong. I'm looking for my red poem.
Somebody asked me one time, do I ever sleep?
You sleep very little.
I sleep a little bit here and there. But
That's right. That's kind of what I do. I sit here in this chair every once in a while watching videos and go, all right, we're good.
you can go back over some people's live stream and catch me asleep. I've been on or been with G's live stream asleep. I've also been on my own live stream asleep almost.
Yes, I was there for that.
I told some people, I said, when I do that, I need to give somebody access to the code so they can take control of it so they can keep it going.
You guys
Okay.
see me?
Yes, we see you.
You know what's weird?
What?
Is I've got your live up on my phone and on my computer. I see where I wrote, I'll come up on your panel, and I see me sitting in the basement, and I see a black screen on my computer.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, we can see you. We can hear you.
Cool. I can't see none of you.
Sorry about that. I don't know what that is.
It's not. It's probably my internet.
It's a glitch.
But, well, no, I just got a little like a Verizon jetpack that I use. That's all. But no, yeah, it was a wild night. I did a live stream driving down the road. For like,
drive stream.
yeah.
I tried doing that. I'm not going to do that anymore.
I got to the house, cooked dinner, did what I had to do with my garden, went live again for an.
Uh-oh. We've lost Ed. Dang it. We see, it's Diane's 2 comments here. We see you, Ed, and we don't. Just go back and forth. We see you, Ed. We don't. We used to take bets. Georgie would, how many times Georgie would drop. Were you there for that? Oh, he's back. Okay. We try this again. We will try this again.
If it doesn't work this time, I've got to go to bed anyways.
Yeah, we were doing Diane's 2 comments here. We see you, Ed.
Yeah.
We don't.
And yep, now we don't.
Now we see you, now we don't.
Right.
So,
but my last live I went to, I was just bored and wanted someone to talk to. Morris family showed up, and then all of a sudden I had 39 people in my live stream out of the blue.
Cool.
And I went from 483 to 513 back down to 505. I made the 500 mark, so now I can get my my beekeeping kit away next week.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
So you already have it, or you already have your beekeeping kit?
Yeah, it's sitting over here in the corner.
So you're gonna set it up?
It is set up.
Oh, okay.
You want to see it?
So what are you gonna what are you gonna do with it for your 500?
I'm giving it to a subscriber or another channel.
Oh, okay.
It's a giveaway.
Cool.
Oh man.
Dang. Come back, Ed.
Baby, come back.
I'm gonna do my red poem. So a lot of my poems are got Bible in them and stuff. And this poem is okay, he's back. Okay, he's back.
Now I can see. You are.
There I am. I'm here.
I can actually see you guys on the computer now.
Okay, except for Kenneth and Billy have their icons up.
Exactly. And you're actually froze with a big smile on your face.
Good, yeah. I like to smile. So
Yeah.
smiling's my favorite.
But now I've got to get. Oh, you heard? Have you heard about Shed Wars? The big gardening thing going on.
I heard about it yesterday on on Kim's channel where you guys were talking about it.
Well, I'm a part of it as of tonight.
Cool.
I just challenged one of the coaches and told him if he wasn't scared to put me on this other team, and he did.
Who's on your team? Who's on your team?
Oh, there's 50 people on there. I just got to figure out who. I know a woman named Simply Jan's on there, and that's about it.
That's one.
But I think we got 48 people on our team.
And
now it's just growing.
And what do you win if you win?
I have no clue.
Prestige. You win the prestige of growing the best stuff at the Shed Wars.
Right. And it's all as a team effort.
Right.
Cool.
So I've already got my garden started out here on the property. Next week, I'll start my garden inside my 18-wheeler. And I'll have 2 of them going.
Inside your what?
My 18-wheeler. I'm a truck driver.
Okay.
So on the top bunk where there's nothing up there, I'm going to have a garden.
That is kick ass.
Yeah.
Cool.
When do y'all drop
you
his
guys
link?
met?
Ed,
have you met Billy?
A link in here for him.
Yeah, we did. We can drop it again. Have you met Billy, Ed? Billy?
I'm Strong's Adventures.
Strong's Adventures?
Okay.
No.
I do well, me and my wife do a lot of Dutch oven cooking, and we just go places and stuff. And
I'll definitely check out your channel because I love cooking with Dutch ovens. Love it.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of that. Quite a bit. We weren't supposed to be a cooking channel. We were supposed to be going places, but everybody knows what happened last year.
Well, see, my channel, it says Crazy Ed's home or Ed's Crazy Homestead because you're never ever going to know what kind of video I'm putting out. It could be me cooking, me doing the garden, me working in the back of my truck unloading at a store. It could be me fishing. It could be me going to Pryor, Oklahoma for a meetup. It could be me just sitting here having an adult beverage or a cup of coffee. You're never going to know. Or me doing woodworking.
Well, that's cool.
Yep. So it's going to be interesting.
Pryor, Oklahoma, huh?
Yep. There's a big YouTube meetup there.
That's not too far from.
Oh, when is it?
May 22nd.
So I found out when you copy a link from when it's shared earlier, it doesn't work. Let me try this again.
Well, you just put Strong Adventures up, and you've got mine up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the link didn't seem to work. Does it work?
Yeah. Well, let me see. See if I go to theirs.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it off my phone so I don't mess it up. Adventures. My phone's almost dead. I only got to be up by 5 in the morning.
Uh-oh.
You know what time I finally went to bed last night?
No.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-oh.
And then had to be up at 5. Yep. I understand those days.
Well, I'm at home. This is my time off. But when I got off the live stream with North and South, I made my barbecue sauce. Yeah. I will find Strong Adventures. Yeah, I will definitely look yours up. Right now, matter of fact.
Anytime, don't worry about it. You don't have to do it right now.
Yeah, I do. Well, when I say I'm going to do something, and if I don't do it right then and there, my old age will forget. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to say something about old age anymore because of Red.
What? Oh, he kept saying the other night, like, first he says his age, that he's 54, and I'm like, oh, I'm 54 like you. And then he keeps on going, I'm so old because I'm so old. I'm old. And I'm like, hey, shush.
Oh,
but I am old.
I'm the baby here then. I'm only 52.
Yeah. No, Kenneth's the baby here. Kenneth.
Let me ask a question.
I've added him as so I have 3 and 3 that way because I have two sons and 3 daughters.
Yeah, that's us. That would
and so with Kenneth, it makes it even.
Nice.
I I made you a mod, DJ. Hope you don't mind. I think I did.
What
happened? I will definitely look at your channels. I want to make sure I'm subscribed to this one.
Yeah, I gave you a wrench, DJ. Use it well.
Oh,
I trust you.
You gave DJ a wrench?
I gave DJ a wrench. And jelly beans. I sent Paula a mug, so I sent DJ some beer flavored jelly beans.
Geez, you know what he did with Paula's channel.
Yeah, see, 54 is not old, Diane. Thank you, Diane. I don't think it's old either. But apparently, Ed doesn't agree with me.
I don't. Not after tonight.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like the jelly beans, Amy. Great. Enjoy.
Jelly beans are good.
They're beer flavored jelly beans.
I love jelly beans.
And I was thinking when I was finding something to send Paula, and then we were saying about all the rules about, you couldn't send, like, what should I send you from California? Some avocados? They're like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. And so I'm like, I'll just send her a mug. And I'm like, should I send something for like DJ and Amy? And I see these beer flavored jelly beans, and I'm like, oh, these are for DJ. I'm gonna send these to DJ. So I have
to pull you up on my phone just to see everybody in the chat. or on the panel.
Whatever works, you know?
Well, you're frozen, and the other two are not even there on my computer.
I have to smile.
Am I good? Can you see me waving?
I can't see nothing.
I can see you waving.
Yeah.
I can
Everybody's
now if I
waving
look at my
except for me.
See?
There we go.
It's the only way I can see you guys.
Cool. That's great.
What the heck, man?
Got her I got Amy a Palm Desert sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop all your everything else you're watching. Like all your other
I hear something. I hear something.
I think somebody has a TV going in the background.
I don't know
Sounds
who
like
that
it.
could be. I do not know who that could be.
You don't have a TV, right?
No.
Are you kidding?
No, it was.
Uh-oh.
I muted it. I thought I did already. I was wondering where the sound was coming from too. So that's how tired I am.
When I was in Palm Desert with my friend Gladys, so Gladys kept saying when I was in Illinois, she's like, "Are you on YouTube again? Are you on YouTube again? You're addicted to that YouTube." And then she gets it pulled up on the TV, so she puts them on the big screen at the hotel. So she's enabling me.
That's what I normally do is I hook my computer up to the 52-inch or the 55-inch TV I have in my trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier to see, and I can actually lean back and not have a hard time looking at the chat. Oh, and Moore's family.
Good night.
I just
Good night, DJ. The Morris family.
Good night. Good night. Love you. You're awesome too.
Their channel. Stomach's killing me. But I'm off to bed. I got to get up at 5 and get ready to go back to work for 5 days, and then come home and do it all over again.
You've only got maybe about an hour of sleep to go. Are you Eastern Standard Time or are you another?
I'm on Central.
Zone? Oh, you're on
I'm on
Central.
I want to get up at 5,
maybe.
but technically I don't have to get up until 7.
That's right. You rolling on about my time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll hit that snooze button one more time.
That's what I do. Snooze, snooze, snooze.
See, with me being retired military, I tried to hit the snooze button once when I was in basic training.
Wow, that's bad.
Well.
That's bad. What branch of military?
And
what branch of the military?
I was in the Navy.
Oh, that's right. You did say that last night. That's what my youngest was thinking of Navy at first. And I think I'm glad she did it because I think my ex was trying to talk her out of it. But he probably is the one that said for her to do Air Force because he works for the Air Force, but he's not military. But anyways, yeah, my youngest is in the Air Force now. She's 20.
By the way, if y'all watch our videos and there's an ad in there, please watch it because every bit of the money that we make from YouTube ad, we're giving to a friend that is teaching. He's getting a blacksmith class together to teach other veterans how to blacksmith. Cool. So any ad you see on our stuff, we're not keeping that money.
You're back.
So
and you guys aren't. Now I just have a black screen with the Moore's families. They're going to bed. Oh, there I am.
Mm-hmm.
I can see me.
Yeah.
Somebody's
I
computer.
said good night. I thought you were going to bed.
I'm trying to.
Diane said good night.
Good night, Ed. Good night, Diane. Oh, okay. In other words, you're trying to tell me to get lost. I get it.
No, you said you were going to bed. Didn't he say he was going to bed, Kenneth?
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't.
You won't
No,
hear
he
Kenneth
didn't.
saying that. You won't hear Kenneth ever saying that. He'll just go to sleep.
Oh, that's what I was doing yesterday.
You're kind of like me, addicted to these things, probably.
I was cooking my barbecue sauce, and I have this huge pan. It's about this tall, about yay big around, and it's about 1/8 of an inch from overflowing. And I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for it to do what it's got to do and burn out the alcohol that I put in it. And next thing I know, it was like an hour later. I went, oh shit. Got up and it almost started bubbling over. But you could smell the Jack Daniels I put in it, just the alcohol bubbling out of it. It smelled so good.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't tell whether he said it smelled good or disgusting.
It smelled good. Uh-oh. He's gone again.
Well, Red, it was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming up on my live.
And
here's feedback. I don't know who that is.
Not me.
Are you frozen, Billy?
No,
you're not.
But it was really cool hanging out with you guys. And like I said, I don't do this very often at all. Actually, I don't do this at all. So. But it's really cool hanging out with you guys.
And he has YouTube on.
Ed, you got YouTube open?
Turn your YouTube off, Ed. There you go.
All I see is this is how I can see all of us is off my phone. All I see on the computer is me. But I can see you smiling. And actually, Kenneth ain't sleeping this time. He's awake.
Kenneth's awake. Uh-oh. Yep, okay. Yeah. Night, Billy. Good night, Billy.
Oh, see, now his thing's starting to turn where he's going to come on the computer. Good Lord. It could just be wait a minute. Having trouble connecting. This is often caused to unstable internet. Yeah, it's probably me. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what mine does when it goes out. But thankfully, it does pretty good. I usually get kicked off when I'm on someone else's live, but I haven't gone kicked. Knock on wood. I haven't got kicked off my own live yet. I saw that happen to Ray. He was very aggravated. He got kicked off his own live.
But yeah, I'm off to bed. I got to go. And plus, I only got 9% left on my phone, and I didn't bring my charger in. So.
Well, thanks for popping in and popping out and popping in again.
Hey, right now on my end, I'm the only one on the panel.
Thank you very much, Ed.
Thank you. Take care. If you ever need to get a hold of me, my email's in my about page, or you see
Okay.
me pop on doing a live, come over. I'll put you up on the panel.
I can put my email in. Wait, why is it not showing? Okay.
It doesn't show your
Let
email
me
address.
see. Mine is in my about page.
No,
I'm trying to
under
go
where?
to My email is redheadedridinghood@gmail.com.
Okay, hold on. And you said it's in your about page?
I'll put it in the private chat. Can you see the private chat?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's on my about page too.
Well, I just looked at your about page.
Yeah, it's at the bottom there.
Oh, good Lord. Let me go back. There you are.
The only way I find that you're actually going to see somebody's email address is through a computer. Because
No,
when I've tried to do it,
Yeah, that's true.
it just says your website, everything from Redhead Riding Hood down to my website. But I got it right here. It's all good. Whoa.
I'll put it in the regular chat too.
I wouldn't. You
because
got to be careful in doing that.
Well, I don't read if it's from someone I don't know, I usually just don't read it. And I get a lot of junk email too. I have like 10,000 emails. If
I've
you
got a
got it, I'll
stalker
take it
now.
out. Really?
Yep, same one
Probably
that was
haven't.
bothering somebody else. And it's like, dude, I don't even know who you are, and I really just don't give a damn. You know?
Yeah, I have new people following me every day on Facebook. And I
Right.
usually look and see if we have a lot of friends in common because it's usually someone from this community, from the YouTube community or whatever. But a lot of times, like, we'll only have like one friend in common or something like that. And I just like kind of ignore those friend requests. I'm like, no.
Right. I've got my whole Facebook
I'm the
page got
same way.
royally screwed up. So I have to wait for a month and a half for this other account to go away, a business account to go away that I never created, so I can try to find my original Facebook account. Did I lose everybody again?
Oh, V is back.
Who's
Are you
back?
back? Or wait, no. I was at the top of the chat.
Oh. All righty. I will email you. Keep in touch. Come over. On my second live, I couldn't think of your whole freaking name. And
Redheaded Riding Hood with a W, and not Red Riding Hood, because like people said I should use that name, but that's already used by another spoken word poet. So Redheaded Riding Hood.
right. And so yeah, come over. I'm gonna be doing basically like interviewing channels, small or big.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get you up there and get you boosted up and get you some subscribers.
Thanks.
And get you up as high as we can. So
that'll be cool.
I'm going to bed now. You guys have a great night. And we'll catch you another time.
Good night.
I'll do it, my man.
And then there were two.
And you put me back in about 2 seconds.
Maybe. Because he said he was going to bed before. I don't know. Let's see. I've got 6 watching still. Hmm.
So how's the weather been today?
It's hot during the day, and then it's cold at night. Let me look at this what it says actually. I guess it's about 50 now.
Are you still
Santa
in California?
Clarita. Yep. Yep, I'll be in California till probably till July or August, most likely, till I go. Yeah, so
Whoop.
high
Hope I
of
didn't put
78. It really seems like it's hotter here than that. Low of 49 for tomorrow. High of 72, low of 50. So now, since it's the 11th, it's 200 days. 200 days since I left Georgia. Cool. Yeah, I got a new Twitter follower. And then there were two.
somebody asked
Yeah,
me if I did Twitter and Instagram. I told them no. I said Facebook and YouTube's enough social media for me.
yeah. Can be a lot to keep up with. I don't do a lot of stuff. And the stuff on my Instagram goes automatically to my my Redheaded Riding Hood Facebook page, so that makes it easier. So I just have to post in one place and it just goes to the other place. Come down to Louisiana and hang out.
I never have
A straight
understood.
shot of
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was gonna say I never have understood why people want 2 or 3 Facebook accounts. 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, that's kind of shady. Like I have my personal account with my name on it, and then my Redheaded Riding Hood account. So that's it. I have 2. So sometimes people are getting blocked by people. So my sister was stalking me, and she'd make another account under a different name, under a fake name, and she'd make an account for her dog. It's like, this is really silly. People make accounts for their dogs, their cats. So I can share my red poem so my next book of poetry is called Red Poems, and I wrote a poem about that. It's the title poem. Let me see. Let me do this. And I have not memorized this one yet, so I have to read it. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's the Georgia room at Red's Airbnb. So I did that for my sons. I didn't know when I did the room that I was going to do Airbnb. But anyways, it was a popular room, the Georgia room, and then I had a blue room and I had a purple room. Okay, and this is called CallmeRED. We're always in it. I see it. I face it. I put it on. Scarlet or vermilion or bluish, red, crimson. Old ladies with hats are winsome. Valentines, Christmas, cars, leaves of fall, team colors. It symbolizes blood and courage. Come now, let us reason together, says the Lord. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they are red like crimson, they shall be as wool. Esau was red, and so was his stew. God didn't choose him, but he chose you. The sea was red the Israelites went through. I said I didn't love you, but I lied. I thought you knew. I couldn't have put up with all that crap we went through without his love, which ran red. Your cold-hearted rejection cut like a knife. My blood ran red. So I wanted to hurt you too. Why don't we remember the good times? You always focus on the bad. Never speak life to me, so sad. Left me starving for attention and affection. Does anyone think I'm good or fair? I won't live in regret. We were all meant to be. 5 beautiful children, don't you see? The thought of losing you could leave me so brutally blue. But no, just as Taylor said, loving you was riotously red. And that's the title poem. That's the title poem from Red Poems. So, which I don't know. I want to find a real publisher, so I don't know.
That was a beautiful poem I read.
Thank you. Thank you, Ed. Yep, I think we'll go to 3 hours. So we have 20 more minutes.
Yep.
What should we talk about? Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that.
Obviously, like I said, I got about 3 weeks to go until graduation.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
I graduate May the 11th.
Yay. We'll have to do it. You have to do a long live stream, Kenneth.
I don't know if I'd
24-hour live stream. Come on.
I don't know if I'd have the energy to do so.
I'll help you.
Somebody's going to have access to it, because if I fall asleep, I ain't gonna be able to.
Yeah. We'll do Kenneth's 24-hour graduation live stream. You got coffee?
Yeah, right here. But once I get drinking on it, I get to go on.
Then you have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. That's the reason why every now and then you'll see me go behind camera.
Remember to mute it. That's what I was like when my bathroom's right back there. So I have to. I usually don't. But I did once on some ones I was on. Probably the Adventures of Traveling Mike. That's the one I've been on a lot lately. No, you're swirling. Okay, you're back. Don't scare me like that. I don't want to be left alone. I only have 15 minutes left. But,
yeah. But
I'll share how
this. I'm still. Do what now? The thing of this, I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. Somebody asked me the other day what I plan on doing after I graduate. I said, well, I hope to find a job in the field. and
You're breaking up a little bit.
I don't know why, because I'm not doing anything different.
I don't know why either.
I'm not doing anything.
So is it a project?
Huh?
You have to do a project at the end? Is that what you don't know what you're going to do?
No, I've already did the project for that one class. What I'm saying is, after I graduate.
Oh, okay. What you're going to do?
What I'm going to do. Because,
well, no rush. You'll figure it out.
Because I still got to wait, even after I graduate, I still got to wait till sometime either in June or July before I actually get the certificate, because they're not even going to give me my certificate right then. It's going to be like it is in high school. In high school, they give you that notebook or that book.
They give you a fake one.
Until a couple months down the road, then they send it to you from Nashville. Do you hear me?
Partly I heard you. They're going to send you your certificate late. They're going to send you your diploma later.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it right then. At least I don't think so. From the way I've been told by different professors, they told me that they send it to me through Nashville by mail.
So it'll take a little while.
But then I also been told that by my professor and advisor, supposedly, that he told me that I can actually pick it up there at the school.
Yeah, if you need it quicker, are you going to try to get a job at some place, at a shop or something?
I'm going to try to get a job either at a parts store, either a parts store or a dealership.
Yeah, that would work good.
Or something.
Yeah, that's a good job.
Because like I said, most places that I've tried to apply for, they want me to have at least 10 to 15 years of experience. And I've not had that much of experience in the field. And most places have told me and said they couldn't hire me because of the liability and insurance thing. They've actually told me that to my face.
I'm sorry.
And they have to go through this process with OSHA, and OSHA steps in and says, "No way, you can't take that risk." See what it is? Most places they're afraid that if I get hurt on the job, I'm gonna cost the job money. And they're afraid that I'm gonna sue them or something. You know what I mean? And I know better than that, and see, I look at it. I look at it this way. No matter what job I go for or with or whatever, somewhere along down the line, you're gonna get hurt somewhere in your lifetime. Somewhere. Some way, somehow, some fashion. Because I mean, I don't know nobody that's ever been on a job that has never gotten hurt in their lifetime.
Yeah, that's true. My my uncle had worked for the San Francisco Chronicle newspaper, and he had like crushed his. He was missing a couple fingers from the like a paper. I don't know. I think he got it jammed in the printing thing. I can't really remember how he did it, but he was missing 2 different fingers.
Mm. But yeah, I don't know anybody out there that's never gotten hurt some way or another throughout their lifetime.
Yeah, that's true.
On the job.
Yeah. Especially in that field.
Yeah.
I bet that happens a lot.
Yeah.
There was some guy by us in Georgia, and I thought this was really sad. He inflated a tire too much, and it exploded, and it killed him. I was like, whoa, that's scary. He worked at a tire place.
Yeah. That's just why you gotta make sure you definitely, no matter what field you go in, you definitely gotta make sure you know what you're doing. And you gotta make,
I thought that was wild. I was
and
like,
you definitely gotta
really?
make sure you do it. You gotta make sure you do it right and do it safely.
Yeah. Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I like drive so slow now. Everybody like whizzes past me, especially in my RV. You know, I'm just like, nope, I'm not gonna go faster than, I go 70. That's it. Just
That's
careful.
as fast as you go, 70.
Yeah, usually I've been going a little bit. I've been a little braver. I've been going a little bit faster lately, but usually there's everybody. I mean, and even in the car, because I don't know, people expect you to drive fast in the red convertible, but I don't. And especially on this road out here by the ranch, people are whizzing by me, and getting over in the other lane to pass me.
I know when we went to Georgia and things, we was actually coming back home from the Georgia trip. They were passing us on those double yellow lines like we was sitting still.
Oh my goodness, that's dangerous. You're not supposed to go on the double yellow lines.
And then, even at that, they were doing it on those curvy roads.
Yeah, that's really dangerous.
They were passing us like,
This is Daryl's sticker. So
is that from Van City Adventure?
Yeah, he was on Paula's. He came on Paula's live.
I saw that.
From the hospital.
I saw that today. I saw that.
But I'm still concerned about him. Keep praying for Daryl. Yeah, he came on Paula's live, but he has pneumonia. He has COVID pneumonia. So keep praying for Daryl.
You know, Arvin, was you still on?
Probably. You could go there or go to Traveling Mike when you leave here. But I'm right.
Hey, yard man Ron, do you know him?
Hey, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to type here. Yeah, I should have seen you there. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got 5 more minutes.
Yeah, in 5 more minutes you can raid RVing with G or traveling adventures with Mike.
Well, let's pick one. Let's do Mike. I don't know. Can you raid 2 people?
Well, usually people ask me who I was on. When I do my live thing, they'll ask me who I was on. And I'll give them all the choices that they can choose, and I'll let the people choose where they want to go.
Yeah, okay, that's good. You did that one. Okay, do both of them then.
Some people can split, go one way, and some people can. And now, for the people that's got more than one device, they can go be on one device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I think most people do have more than one device.
Mhm. So, are you gonna drop the link for the Adventures of Traveling Mike too?
That's where I'm headed now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed. Appreciate that.
The Adventures of Traveling Mike. But you had a busy week this week, Red?
Well, since I'm not been traveling, it's been kind of quiet. I just been going to the gym. And then I got my nails done again. I had them lime green.
That is my favorite color right there, red.
Yep, it's mine too. So I had them lime green, and that was just because that's the color for depression and suicide awareness. You know how they have all the little ribbons for things? And so that was the color, but I didn't really like that color. And then 2 of them broke. So I went and I like to get the sparkly red, and it looks like Dorothy's slippers. That's what I like about sparkly red. And I think I found a better nail place. So that's what I was doing, and been swimming at the gym. And I just worked out at the gym today. And I need to do my taxes. So I'm 28. I need to do 2018 and 2019 and 2020. But my brother's an accountant, so that's helpful. So he's going to help me. And I don't know. I need to get, I don't know if I, okay, there's a question for you, Kenneth. What kind of Ford?
Yeah. We actually have a 1985 Ford Econoline E150 van right now. It's got the 302 V8 in it with a two-barrel carburetor, and it's got a four-speed automatic transmission with overdrive, and it's all original at that.
Cool.
And you don't hardly find all them things all original like that. Of course, right now at the moment, it's still at the shop because the heater hose is busted. My regular mechanic, that works on stuff for me, he's not been able to get to it yet because he's so packed right now that he's got vehicles sitting in his garage, and he's not been able to get parts for. And with this pandemic situation, it's really put everything
Yeah.
behind anyway. And
when you raid these channels, say you came from Reds.
Yep. So everybody's got your choices.
Yep. Yep. And we're at 3 hours.
So
now I need to remember to end. So last time I was live, I forgot to press end broadcast, and I was still going. And Nate of Land Cloud Adventures was like, "Hey, Red, you're still going." And I had to go back and turn it off. So
that's
he
cool,
has.
But I personally, of course, I know everybody has their own liking and things as to what they like. I personally like the older stuff better because it don't have all the high dollar computer sensors on them, and it's a lot easier to work on. You don't have to tear half the car apart just for one sensor. And you reckon it won't break like a dinner plate.
Mm.
Whereas these newer models, you barely tap something, it tears it all to pieces.
Yarman Ron, do you have a channel? Are you a content creator? I can't find it if he does. Do you know if he has a channel?
I have no idea. He just said he only watches.
Okay.
So we appreciate you supporters as well. Because without you supporters, us content creators wouldn't be where we are today.
Yes. Yep. And so we're gonna go. And so either go to Arvine with G. All right, I'm gonna go back up. Wait. And show it. Arvine with G. Or The Adventures of Traveling Mike.
And tell him that you come from Red's channel.
Yes. Appreciate everybody. Thank you, Kenneth. Good night.
Thanks for having me up. Good night. I'll see you around.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
I'm going to end this. Good night. Love you.